We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Cleveland Indians and the Kansas City Royals. The Tribe enter the day with their winning streak of 10 games. They'll try to extend it next. Danny Duffy will be the starter for the Royals in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, Dero, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
The next 0-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Dozier moving in on it. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
Stepping in now, Oscar Mercado. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's only 2 for 10. Maybe a 2-ball as it's rolled out to Merrifield. To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
From the stretch, Francisco Lindor comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
And this is going to find the gap as it heads for the waterfall and extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
So now Carlos Santana. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 26 for him on the season, and the Indians move in front now 3-0.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Reyes is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. The 1-0 to first. He's got it, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 24, Domingo Santana.
In now for Cleveland, Domingo Santana, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now a pitch on the way. Ball 1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
The 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Indians hang a crooked number thanks to this 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's 3-0 in favor of the Tribe. Shane Bieber will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Stepping into the box, Whit Merrifield. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Push to the right side. But no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, number 27.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Mondesi, a California-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In is Jorge Soler. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll step in here at 275. 31 homers and 88 runs batted in. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. 2-2 to Jorge Soler. Three and 2 to the Royals' designated hitter. Hunter Dozier would be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off and he still loses him.
Hunter Dozier digging in now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Soler leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. 2 out with the man at first. Grounder down the line at third, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Indians 3 and the Royals nothing. All set for the start of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Mike Freeman.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's set and the pitch.
Aye. One ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Sandy Leon, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting eighth, the catcher, number 9, Sandy Leon.
At the plate, Sandy Leon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
At the plate now, Jordan Luplow, as he will look at a curveball right on the black. Apparently, it's strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout, because he's on point coming out for the second.
2 out, nobody on. Lays off. 2-2 now. Now the pitch. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. Digging in now for Kansas City, Ryan O'Hearn, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 8 home runs, 27 driven in. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Misses off the plate.
Watch out.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Right to him. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Maikel Franco.
Stepping up to the plate, Maikel Franco. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
A 1 pitch on its way.
Ball, that's out.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. KC down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Cesar Hernandez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Boy, this has the makings of being a rough day at the office, D-Row. A hit already here in the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed a few runs. He's right back in trouble again.
Yeah, heavy traffic alert, Dan, no doubt about it. That's what you want to do. You want to put the pitcher on the defensive, and early going, the first 2 innings they were able to do that. Nothing has changed here to start the 3rd.
To the plate now, Oscar Mercado. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And the throw in gets away from him.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. He swings and misses. Throw down. And they will get the lead runner at 3rd. A daring attempt with no outs on the scoreboard, and it doesn't pan out. Ready with the 0-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Here's Carlos Santana now, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. The 1-0 home. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well.
Now that.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. At the plate, Franmil Reyes, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter, or he's setting him up to go down and away.
Count still at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Two out here and a runner at second. Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Right side. Beautiful diving stop. He goes to first. It's there. He got him. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
We're back now as the Royals line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting 9, the center fielder, Brett.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that brings up outfielder Brett Phillips. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
And that misses for ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, When you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front, couldn't keep it fair.
This is in the air out to right. Luplow is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in for his second at-bat, Domingo Santana. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot here for Domingo Santana. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the Indians have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
The third baseman, number 6, Mike.
And the next batter will be Mike Freeman. No balls and 1 strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Royals' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. In now, Sandy Leon. And that misses ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will make the play. 2 away now. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. Striding in for the Indians, Jordan Luplow. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way. I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
1-1 the count now. Five runs, 7 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians.
That's a ball.
2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
The next 3-2 is in there. A called strike 3. But the Indians add to their lead thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Indians 5 and the Royals nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 1-0. Out of play off to the right.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and the Royals are in the hit column.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in his zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Into the box, Jorge Soler. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Hunter Dozier will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Count 1-2.
And he looks at a ball. 1-2. 2-2 to Hunter Dozier.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
So now to the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. High in the air down the right field line. He'll run this down in foul territory, and here comes the runner from third. And they're going to get on the board here with the sac fly, but there's still work to be done. Down 5-1.
Catcher, Salvador.
Man at second here with 2 away. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Cesar Hernandez. First pitch on its way. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 0-1.
Nope.
Fastball just off the inside corner. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
The center fielder, number 35, Oscar Mercado.
Digging in and looking for more, Oscar Mercado. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Now here comes the Royal skipper up the stairs on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Heath Fillmyer will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 49, Heath Fillmyer.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Now a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. This is line to left. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw in gets away from him. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0 home. Popped him up. O'Hearn ranging into shallow right. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Has a look, now the pitch. Into right field, that's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Domingo Santana is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2.
Ball, that's off the plate.
He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. Indians forced to settle for 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Indians 6 and the Royals 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Leading up for the Royals,
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
the third baseman, Michael Franco.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Michael Franco is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! It's a solo shot here for Michael Franco. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Anderson Miller, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Fouled off. Miller, a 25-year-old, this is his first year at the big league level. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Brett Phillips will bat next, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-2, a full count to the Royals center fielder.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Whit Merrifield next to bat. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But a run for the Royals here in the inning, and it came on this home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's the Indians 6 and the Royals 2. Ready for another shot now, Mike Freeman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Mike Freeman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way.
Yeah. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he struck him out.
The catcher.
So striding in, Sandy León. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And a ball and a strike now to Sandy León. One out, nobody on. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. The 1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
To the plate now, Jordan Luplow. Fly ball heading for the alley. Dozier moving back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. Popped him up. O'Hearn in foul ground. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now in the box, Adalberto Mondesi. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here's the pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far on this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box now, Jorge Soler. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now the 2-1. Fouled away. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Hunter Dozier. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1. Count 1-0.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 66.
Into the box now, Ryan O'Hearn. He hit a sac fly earlier. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
A runner on first with 2 away.
Nope, that's foul.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
And this will be fouled away. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Kansas City. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Seventh inning ready to roll, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Oscar Mercado.
Oscar Mercado.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. The windup and the 0-1. Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Nobody out, runner on first. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Dozier moving back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Now a throw over, and he's back easily. First pitch on its way. Back up the middle. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, you said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Jesse Hahn comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. Franmil Reyes will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the stretch.
1-0.
First and second now, 1 man out. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Three-2 pitch. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate now, Domingo Santana, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Hahn has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. part of what makes him as effective as he is. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2 is a low changeup that's laid off. So a full count now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Line drive base hit. The throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Yeah, now they're looking at a 5-run deficit, and that doesn't bode very well for them, especially considering that they've only been able to scratch a couple of runs across the entire game. If this isn't the end, they can definitely see it from here.
At the plate, Mike Freeman has so weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Indians 7 and the Royals 2. And up steps Salvador Perez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Here's the first pitch to him.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far so good.
The windup and the 0-1.
The count 1-1. Ball 2.
Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop Lindor. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The third baseman, number 7, Maikel Franco.
1 man gone now for KC in the 7th. And that means Maikel Franco, the third baseman, will bat next.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Santana is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Anderson Miller.
Striding in, Anderson Miller. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
Ball one.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Now the 1-0.
Yep, that ball went out.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Two and one now.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and that ends the inning. KC down in order. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sandy Leon. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball one. Back up the middle. And into center field, a base hit. So early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Into the box, Jordan Luplow. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. Bases are empty, one man out. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
The 1-2. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And that is off the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. Thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And there are 2 away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Into the box now, Oscar Mercado. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch coming, here it is. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Left fielder coming on. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. One left for the Tribe. They're on top 7-2. Dominic Leone is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 53, Dominic Leone.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that brings up outfielder Brett Phillips.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Strike one to start the at-bat. And now a pitch on the way.
Nope, outside.
Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. Leone, once a member of the Cardinals organization, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Indians starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. Cue shot here out towards short. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, number 27.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Adalberto Mondesi, 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hits it high and deep out to center field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're down 5. It's 7-2.
Ian Kennedy enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Making his way to the plate, Carlos Santana. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. And he takes a called strike 1. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. This one clears the party porch just shy of the fountains. They don't hit him out there. That's a long home run. Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. So now to the plate, Franmil Reyes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start.
Now Reyes with a drive, well hit out to deep left field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The left fielder, number 24, Domingo Santana.
At the plate, Domingo Santana. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Phillips is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Indians pick up 1 thanks to this at-bat from Carlos Santana. Last chance coming up for the Royals. It's the Indians 8 and the Royals 2. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next will be the imposing power bat, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Hernandez is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He's set, and the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. He's outside for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, number 66.
So digging in now, Ryan O'Hearn, 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2-0 count. The pitch. KC down to their final strike in this one. Into the corner and slicing foul. And another foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Well, I know you don't want to jinx it by talking about it, but this streak now, it's up to 11 games. When you're playing this well, you think the good times are going to last forever. But in baseball, trust me, this game has a way of humbling you. They should enjoy this ride, though, while it lasts.
8-2 tonight's final. Cleveland posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Shane Bieber hangs win number 11 on his line as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Danny Duffy permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Cleveland Indians, 8 runs on 17 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For Kansas City, 2 runs on 4 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.